So here's a question. Is it possible for a homosexual to be born again, and how should Christians minister to them? Well, that's a big question. It's got a real simple answer. Yes, it is possible to be a homosexual and be born again. I know that that's going to infuriate a lot of people, but homosexuality is a sin. I do not support it. I think it is absolutely detrimental. But so is adultery. So is lying. So is murder. You know, I just ministered to a man this weekend who told me that God wouldn't accept him because he was a sniper in the military and he killed people. And I said, did you realize that the Bible was written by murderers? And he just looked at me and I said, Paul was a murderer, David was a murderer, Moses was a murderer, and they wrote the majority of the Bible. And people just think that some things are unforgivable. I'm not promoting homosexuality. I'm 100% against it, but it is a sin like anything else, and a Christian can commit it. Now, I have questions about whether a Christian can be a homosexual and promoting it and saying that this is God's will and things like that. Now, through deception that is prevalent in our society today, they may struggle with some of those issues, but it would be the same thing as if a person is just out committing murder or lying or stealing or adultery and saying that God made them to be that way. I would doubt that they truly know the Lord. But can a Christian sin? Absolutely. And how should Christians minister to them? There's a lot of confusion on this because people think that, well, we're just supposed to love people. Well, we are supposed to love people, but if you truly love them, Deuteronomy let's see, where is this? It's Leviticus chapter 19, verse 17, says, you shall not hate your neighbor in your heart, but you shall in any wise rebuke him and not suffer sin upon him. The Bible says if you really love a person, you're going to tell them the truth. And if you don't tell a person the truth and you allow them to persist in sin, then you hate them in your heart. There's a lot of Christians now saying, well, we're just going to love people. No, what it really is, you just love yourself and you do not want to run the risk of rejection and criticism and somebody calling you a homophobe, so you aren't going to tell the truth. So you should minister to them in love, and we need to show people that we love them, that we aren't against them, but at the same time, you cannot endorse what they're doing, support what they're doing at all. Man, you need to tell a person the truth. So I believe that a homosexual can be a Christian. Certainly is not a Christian just because they're a homosexual, but a Christian could be a homosexual. I've known some that were deceived and got delivered of that, and I believe that Christians should minister to homosexuals in love, but tell them the truth in love. It's not love that sets people free. It's the truth spoken in love that sets people free.